Hello and welcome to the channel. Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, has cried how the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has been frustrating his efforts in his quest to get evidence to tender before the Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja. He said the electoral body has so far collected 6 million naira from him, but are yet to produce the exhibits he needs to tender his evidence before the courts. Details coming up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. I have paid over 6 million naira, yet INEC has ignored my requests, Atiku tells courts. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has accused the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) of sabotaging the smooth presentation of the case he filed to challenge the outcome of the 2023 presidential election. The Waziri lamented that despite paying 6 million naira for the certification of exhibits, he intends to tender in evidence before the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) sitting in Abuja. The electoral body has refused to make the evidence available to him. Speaking via his counsel, Eyitayo Jegede, on Tuesday, Atiku persuaded Justice Arunat Samani-led 5-member panel to defer further hearing on the petition he filed to nullify President Bola Tinubu's election till Wednesday. Jegede, son, at the resumed proceedings on the petition, sought to tender in evidence before the court the results of the election from 10 out of 21 local government areas in Kogi State. Atiku's lawyer told the court that though his client applied for electoral materials from all the local government areas in the state, however, he was only furnished with results from Ankpa, Dekina, Ida, Ofu, Olamaboro, Yagba East, Yagba West, Kababunu, Igalamela, Odolu, and Kogi. He drew the attention of the court to the fact that all the requested documents were earlier listed in the schedule of documents that Atiku and the PDP said they would rely upon to prove their joint petition against the declaration of President Tinubu of the APC as the winner of the presidential election that held on February 25th. Even though the petitioners sought to tender the exhibits available to them from Kogi State, pending the release of other documents by INEC, however, the Justice Samani-led panel stressed that the records of the courts will not be tardy if such sensitive exhibits were admitted in evidence in piecemeal. While requesting for an adjournment, counsel for the former vice president told the panel that his client had subpoenaed top INEC officials to compel them to produce some of the requested electoral documents before the court. He said the request for an adjournment was to enable his team to reapproach the commission to urge it to do the needful. Meanwhile, none of the respondents in the matter opposed the application for the matter to be adjourned till Wednesday. Meanwhile, the former vice president and presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, said his party is the only viable option to rescue Nigeria from hardship. Atiku stated this in a statement to journalists on Tuesday, signed by his media advisor, Paul Ibe. The former vice president in the statement congratulated the governors of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, and Governor Sim Fubara of Rivers State for their emergence as chairman and vice chairman respectively of the PDP Governors Forum. Atiku also commended the Bauchi State governor for the successful hosting of the PDP National Assembly members' retreat. According to the statement, the former vice president, who is currently on a short business trip overseas, remarks that the PDP remains the most viable party to bring Nigeria out of the current social-economic hardship. He calls on all elected officials of the party to keep their focus on policy initiatives that will make life more pleasant and comfortable to the people. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Also, turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential campaign organization Daniel Bwala has hailed President Bola Tinubu for directing security agencies to curb the high level of insecurity in the country. President Tinubu directed security agencies to work together to achieve success in the war against terrorism in the country. The president stated this during a tour of the new office of the National Security Advisor and facilities at the National Counter-Terrorism Center (NCTC) in Abuja on Monday. In a statement, the Director of Information in the Presidential Villa, Abiodun Oladunjoye, quoted the president as saying that the security agents have to eliminate terrorism completely. Tinubu said there would not be prosperity if security challenges were not addressed, adding that the country's intelligence community must take information sharing as a priority. In a tweet via his Twitter handle on Tuesday morning, Bwala described the directives given to security agencies as impressive and appreciative. The PDP chieftain said the directive shows Tinubu as someone who will not stand by and tolerate a lack of cooperation or interagency rivalry at the expense of the lives of Nigerians. Bwala added that the action is also good, especially because all the heads of the agencies are going to be replaced so that when the new ones come, they will know it is not business as usual. He wrote, "No 16th reading of Riot Act to law enforcement agencies, in my opinion, is impressive. To be able to do that even with the stolen mandate is appreciable. It shows someone will not stand by and tolerate lack of cooperation or interagency rivalry at the expense of the lives of Nigerians. This is also good, especially because all the heads of the agencies are going to be replaced so that when the new ones come, they will know it is not business as usual. No 16th is getting a security policy right. As for the economic policy, it is ruffle and tumble." Meanwhile, the Presidential Election Tribunal is once again in session with the People's Democratic Party (PDP) on its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar challenging the triumph of President Bola Tinubu in the election held on February 25, 2023. Atiku and the PDP are contesting the results declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), which announced that Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) received 8,794,726 votes. Atiku secured 6,984,520 votes, and Labour Party LP candidate Peter Obi won 6,101,533 votes. As the tribunal resumes its examination of the case between Atiku and INEC, Bola Tinubu and Shettima, and the APC on Tuesday, Atiku's legal team led by Eyitayo Jegede is in court to represent him. Bola Tinubu, on the other hand, is represented by his legal team spearheaded by Wole Olanigbekan. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.